Go ahead, go ahead. Yes,
Can
yes,
you see my tally
yes,
screen?
yes, 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 go ahead.
Okay. So you receive from UBA. We receive the payment in UBA. So let's assume we are passing the payment 500 from Nasiru Supermarket. So this is Nasiru. You enter the 500. From that, we use it to knock off that particular amount. Then if it's true check, the date, the bank name of the check the person is issuing you. If it's cash transfer, online transfer, you can put it there. Transfer can be stated too if it's transfer. So bank, not specific because we are not dealing with that. So your narration will be being advance payment or being cash payments, being advance for purchase of spaghetti, because he might not be paying the full amount once. He might be paying it gradually, depending when it's complete for the purchase. Being advanced for purchase of spaghetti. So that's that. You enter and you are in for that particular one. Basically, that's all about receipt and payments. Receipt and payments is one straightforward thing. There's no much in it. I don't know if there's any question. Hello?
Yeah, thank you so much. I don't know if there is any question on uh receipts and payments.
Hello, good morning. Good
Hello,
morning, everybody.
good morning.
Yeah, I have one question. For the payment and receipt, okay, like a customer like this, Nasiru Haj supermarket. Now he have made payment, right? Then, when they have made payment, what about if you don't want to use all the money that he has deposited into the company to purchase something? Then, how would the record show what is his balance?
Yes.
Or the record will show what is his balance for whatever thing he has purchased.
Yes, when he purchased something, let's assume like I posted 500, like he paid 500. If he end up purchasing an item of 400 or 450, when we raise the invoice for that 450, the balance of the 50,000 will actually show in his ledger. Let's yes. Okay. When you hit on the ledger, you will definitely see that. I want to show you like his ledger now.
Okay.
Display account ledger. This is Nasiru supermarket. So if you look at it, you see his closing balance after the payment of 500.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
Or probably you use the guy that has says.
Okay. What's the name of the guy that has it? Then I was trying to let me quickly post an entry for him. What's the guy's name, please?
Karen, just check.
Okay, let me check. Just 1 minute.
Okay. You know, you need to do sales from your side.
Okay, let me make one sales purchase so that it's clear. Let me create someone. Really ventures. Sorry, I'm not putting address. I think Mr. Joseph has treated that particular aspect, just to have our sales account. Okay. Yeah, somebody is raising up his hand. Any question, please?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much for this
Yeah.
lesson. My question is the bank balances at the point of making payment or receiving payment. Is this software linked to the bank in order to show any debit, unlike bank charges reflecting on the software? Is there any way it will show, or at the end of the month or the week, there's going to be a reconciliation or what? That's my question.
I didn't get to. Is it the bank balance you are talking of, or the bank charges? Hello?
What I'm saying is this.
Yeah.
The first question is there the software, is it linked to the bank in order to reflect the current balance we're having in our bank, in the bank balance, in the bank account?
Yeah.
Is there a way whereby the software is linked to the bank account? That's one.
Yeah.
Then if no, then how will it reflect the current balance we're having in the bank account, where there's where we have any bank charges like stamp duty and any other maintenance charge on the account? How do we know the current? I don't know if you get my question, ma'am.
Yeah, I did. The bank, this particular software, you can actually view your bank statement at any point in time. That's on the bank ledger. It will show you your debit and it will show the debit and the closing balance. This is like the first bank now. This is for the first bank. So you always see your debit and your closing balance at any point in time. Then for the charges, the bank charges, what happens is, for the bank charges, you can only get to know at the end of the month, when you get your bank statement, the charges. Those ones are now passed as bank charges during your reconciliation, because you might not really tell how much is the charges. During reconciliation, like this now, for this first bank, you can see the bank closing balance, the opening balance, the current transactions for the month, then the closing balance. So when you are doing your bank reconciliation at the end of the month, when you get your bank statements, then you can now pass your bank charges, your LC charges, all the necessary charges. Once that is passed, there is a place for reconciliation here.
Yeah, Adigwe, can
Yeah.
you ahead? I want you to pass
Yes.
use that first bank to pass some expenses.
Entries, so that I can now
Yes,
I can now show
yes.
bank
So that we'll now
reconciliation.
do bank reconciliation together.
Okay.
So just pass like 5
Let
or
me
7 entries.
pass like 5 or 6 entries.
Yes.
Okay. No problem. Just a minute.
You can add bank charges.
I'll put bank charges so that everything will be clear. Our finance charts.
Just put under indirect expenses. I know you want to
Okay.
create.
Yeah, I wanted to create that so that it's clear. One more. Okay. So this is our first bank. We received all this. I'm just taking the bank charges as our only expense in First Bank. Probably would have paid suppliers, other things might be there. So at this point, you see your credit balance and your debit balance, then your closing balance is there too, showing how much came in, how much you have spent, and what is the balance. So with this, at the end of the month, when you get your bank statement, you can do your reconciliation through this particular place. This is called reconciliation. So you pick it. Then the date that particular amount hits the bank. Let's say for this one, they hit on the, let me just use today's date. Today is 24th, 24/7, like that. Oh, it's not accepting 24th, also the month. Okay, let's still use the first, but normally it's at the end of the month. So we have first, 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 first. So you accept. So when you go like this, you see that all those items that we're showing here, because it has been reconciled, it will now show you balance as at that particular date for your book and for your bank. So both of them matches together. So your reconciliation is as easy as good. I think when it comes to bank reconciliation, this is one of the packages that is very easy to reconcile, provided you can match just the dates and it flies that way. I can't remember the person that asked the question, and I hope your question was well answered. Hello, any more question, please?
Yeah, two guys are.
Yes, I have one more question.
Okay.
When you are passing the journal for the bank charges, you don't need to put any narration because
There
some
should.
charges can
No.
be different things.
Yes, you keep putting your narrations. That's the only way
Okay,
you can explain.
okay.
Yes, that's why one of them I use SMS. The other one I didn't put, just because I
Okay.
wanted someone to ask me why there was narration in one and there was no narration. Normally, you are supposed to state your narration properly because for every bank charges, there's a narration to it. So you have to spell it out so that whoever is looking at the statements can know what it is for.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Any more questions, please?
Yes. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for the effort you putting us through this. So my question is reference to the date. I remember the first facilitator spoke that because of the transaction date, that's 1st July, that we can't backdate. Now that transaction is done maybe after July, Because I'm referring to the reconciliation you did not quite long,
Yes.
that you inputted the same date.
Yes.
Does that mean we can't put after July, maybe July 2nd or 3rd? That you accept or what?
No. You know what we are using presently is the education mode. And for education mode, you can't range it, the date. If it's for the actual package, you can reconcile an item in January, you can still reconcile it in December, provided it's within that accounting period, it will fly.
No, what I meant is this. Sorry.
Yeah, the dates, Abby. For that first, if you even if you choose 31st of December, it will fly. That's what I'm saying. Because it's the actual date in which you saw the money in your bank you're supposed to put there. This particular one, because it's educational mode, is not taken beyond that first only, 1st of July, because that's the package for this educational mode.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It takes any date within your accounting period from 1st of January to 31st of December, except you enter a new year, then you have to range it again from the year you want. If not, it won't take it.
Okay,
but for this educational mode, it's just because we are using July 1st. So
okay.
it won't accept any date change.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah. Any other question, please?
So thank you, Adigwe. Thank you so much.
You're
So,
welcome.
so that is, at least she has gone through the aspect of receipt, payment. So what I just want to add is, for the reconciliation, you can do your bank reconciliation anytime. You can reconcile it daily, you can reconcile it weekly and monthly, provided you have statement. Some companies, they do their reconciliation every day because they get statements online. And the idea is, the moment you get statement online, you download it and you look at in the software, like this portion where you have reconciliation, the unreconciled items, they will be listed there. All unreconciled items, they will be listed there. So, the thing is, like, the Tally Prime, they are just taking a snapshot of the old accounting traditional reconciliation method that you tick. So instead of ticking, just put the dates, the entry is being passed in bank statement, just put it there, it will reconcile. So at the end of the day, you have your book balance and your bank balance. Once is fine. And sometimes you may have some unreconciled item, which is fine. Possibly a customer has paid and you don't, probably the customer paid through his own personal name instead of business name. And you, as that moment you are reconciling, you've not discovered the exact name. Such will still be hanging as unreconciled item. So I believe with that, if you have any other questions or other things, we can still meet on the platform. But I want you guys to practice it yourself. Do for you can get resources. You can download annual financial statement of a company online and build it. Recently, I downloaded one famous company online, and I use it. I use it to train somebody that you can see that everything is coming out. Because the package is for you and is for everybody. Because some will say, I don't need this. No knowledge is waste. You may be opportune to have a small business or a larger business tomorrow, and you feel like, I want to start with one accounting software for now. At least you can just pick it up. And as I told us earlier on, we have arranged a certificate that after the end of the program, we are going to give you guys certificates to those that shown interest. Because before then, we give you the certificate, we'll still take you through some other essential training, because we want to ensure that you know this thing very, very, very well. So next week, by God's grace, we are going to meet same time, and next week we shall be treating payroll, because a lot of consultants, they used to run away from payroll aspect when it comes to payroll. because the software is all in one. Unlike some other software that will tell you want payroll, you need to buy this, you need to buy that, you need to buy. Payroll is already here. So next week we are going to do payroll. We are going to do all the security check-ins, all the security settings, and also we are going to create users, different users, because you know your system is acting as a server. So we are going to have like 5-7 users of different category. And also next we are going to discuss some administrative points when it comes to troubleshooting. Probably you have some network problem, you have this problem, you have that problem. How are you going to manage it? I'm telling you that because we are training you to be. We have two types of training. We have users training and administrators training, but we are giving you both because there are some things users may not be able to do. They will say, my own is to post, oh, I don't know how to do this one. But the level of training we are giving you guys, we are giving you in such a way that both the administrative side and the user right side, you'll be able to manage. And don't forget that this program is brought to you by Onyx Dynamics Services Limited. You can reach out to us for training and consultancy on accounting softwares and other related matters. My name is Joseph Akiniade, and the wonderful man that has assisted us in some aspects of the modules, her name is Juliet Adigwe. You can reach me on 080 67 27 0218. Likewise, Juliet Adigwe too is available on 00 79 29 0892. So thank you so much. You don't know, maybe you have any other point or something to before we bring it to close for today. So let's appreciate everyone. We appreciate Abdul Ghani. Abdul Ghani, we appreciate you. Adebayo Nasir, Akim Mohammed, thank you so much. Alexander Ajiboye, thank you. Damilare Ubisession, thank you. Ismail Ogunsonya, thank you so much for joining us. Oluwatosin Ajadi, thank you. Obafemi, thank you. Williams, thank you. Yakubu Adekunle, thank you so much. Alalade Oreofe Simon, thank you. And we have some people that have joined due to one reason or the other. Probably they are engaged, they've left the meeting, but notwithstanding, we'll still share the video because some said they will now be opportune to attend today because of family engagement and all that. So we'll share the video in parts so that you can view it on phone and demonstrate on the system. So any other, I just want a word from one of us so that we can just bring it to close. Just one word from our people. Okay, thank you to Adebayo. Thank you so much. Gani, thank you everyone. So I just want one word from any of the guys before we just bring it to close. Just one word.
Sincerely, we appreciate what you're doing for us.
Okay. So,
and we are thankful and grateful, and we pray that the Lord will help you guys also.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Obafemi. Thank you. So after Tally, we are going to move on to QuickBook. QuickBook will not take us much time, and subsequently we arrange for other package. Also, we are trying to link up with schools, universities, polytechnics, and colleges, especially the management students. We are trying to reach out to them. If you have any of their group, WhatsApp group or Telegram contact, so that we can, because this thing will assist them. You know, a lot of graduates, they will ask them, do you, how many experience do you have? But it depends. I can use software, no matter your qualification these days, the company believes that once you're able to use the software, you'll be able to catch up faster than any other person. But if you have PhD in accounting or PhD in management science, and you don't know how to use ordinary Excel, you understand, is not good enough. I was opportune to conduct interview for some people, and I asked one guy that, can you use computer? The guy said, yes, I can use computer, that I have Facebook. I said, you have Facebook, does that mean you can use computer? You can imagine. So if you have any contact of the management students in schools, higher institution and others, please just reach out to us. We want to extend the message to them, so that at least by the time they graduate from the school, they will have knowledge, that everything they are being taught in the school. Management is not like some science courses that they will say, okay, bring dead rats to class. I always say that as a management student, they're supposed to tell us to bring cash to the lecture hall, but they won't. Everything is figured, not until now bring into the system. So thank you so much. Thank you. We love you. Thank you. So we'll meet by God's grace next week, Saturday, 8:30. So thank you so much. So can I bring the meeting to close?
Yes, please.
Yeah,
Thank
thank you.
you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
welcome. Thank you.